If a woman is developing feelings for you, she will say these 7 things. Psychology tips. Did you know that before a woman admits her feelings, she often gives them away through her words? You see, language isn't just about talking, it's about connection. And when a woman starts to develop feelings for you, the way she speaks changes in ways that go far beyond casual conversation. Whether she realizes it or not, her words contain subtle but clear psychological cues about where her emotions truly stand. According to behavioral psychology, people unconsciously express emotional attachment through specific linguistic patterns. Dr. John Gottman, a renowned relationship psychologist, discovered that the words we use in relationships are powerful predictors of long-term emotional investment. When it comes to women, their choice of words often reveals their true feelings before they ever explicitly say, "I like you." So if you've ever found yourself wondering, is she catching feelings for me? Pay close attention to what she says. The truth is, a woman will always reveal her emotions through her words before she confesses them outright. By the time you finish this video, you'll have a deep understanding of the subtle yet powerful phrases women say when they're falling for you. And to make sure you don't miss anything, I'm saving the most important sign for last, the ultimate phrase that confirms a woman is truly into you. So stick around, because this might just change the way you see attraction forever. Welcome to ThoughtSphere, your go-to channel for real, relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. Number 1. I feel like I've known you forever. When a woman says this, she's not just making small talk, she's expressing a deep emotional connection. This phrase signals that she feels incredibly comfortable around you, as if there's an unspoken bond that transcends time. Psychologists have found that women tend to form emotional attachments faster than men, especially when they feel truly understood. Dr. John Gottman explains that emotional safety is one of the strongest drivers of attraction. When a woman begins to feel emotionally secure with you, she starts associating you with trust, familiarity, and warmth, key ingredients for romantic interest. Think about it. When you meet someone who just gets you, everything feels effortless, right? That's exactly what she's experiencing. She's realizing that being with you feels easy, natural, almost as if it was meant to be. Let's say you've only been talking for a few weeks, and she suddenly says, "It's so weird, but I feel like I've known you forever." That's not just a compliment, it's a confession. Her subconscious is telling her that you've already carved out a place in her life. So how should you respond? Instead of brushing it off, lean into it. Playfully tease her with, "So, are you saying we were soulmates in another life?" Or if you want to reinforce the connection, simply say, "That's really sweet. I feel the same way." The key is to acknowledge the emotional bond while keeping the vibe light. When she feels understood, her feelings for you will only grow stronger. Number 2. You're one of my closest friends. Now I know what you might be thinking. Wait, did she just friend zone me? But before you panic, let's break this down. When a woman calls you one of her closest friends, especially if you haven't known each other that long, she's actually testing the emotional intimacy between you. This means she already trusts you on a deep level, which is a crucial step before attraction fully develops. Women are naturally wired to prioritize emotional security before physical attraction. That's why they seek out men who make them feel safe, understood, and emotionally supported. If she's opening up, sharing personal stories, or talking to you about things she wouldn't tell most people, she's emotionally investing in you. For example, if she casually says, "I feel like I can tell you anything. You're one of my closest friends," she's not pushing you away. She's actually saying, "I trust you. You matter to me." So how should you respond? First, don't panic. This isn't the dreaded friend zone situation. In fact, it's a sign that she sees you as relationship material. Instead of acting disappointed, play it cool. A great response would be, "I really appreciate that. I think friendships are the foundation of the best relationships." By saying this, you're subtly planting the idea that the strongest relationships begin with deep emotional bonds. This shifts the conversation from just friendship to something more. The more comfortable she feels around you, the more she'll start seeing you as more than just a friend. Number 2. You're so different from other guys I've met. When a woman says this, she's letting you know that you stand out. And in the world of attraction, standing out is everything. Women naturally evaluate men, not in a judgmental way, but in a way that helps them determine who's truly worth their emotional investment. If she's comparing you favorably to other men, it means she sees you as a high-value man, someone unique, someone different. Psychologists refer to this as selective perception. Once we develop an emotional attachment to someone, we begin to see them through a different lens. If she tells you, "You're not like most guys I've met," or "You actually listen," what she's really saying is, "You're worth paying attention to." So, how should you respond? Playful teasing works best here. Instead of just saying thanks, try responding with, "I'll take that as a good thing." Then, take it a step further by asking, "What exactly makes me so different?" Why does this work? Because it makes her verbalize what she finds attractive about you, and once she starts listing those qualities, she's reinforcing her own attraction, whether she realizes it or not. Number 4. I feel like I can be myself around you. This is a big one. When a woman tells you she can be herself around you, she's revealing something most men overlook. She trusts you with her real self. Think about it. People don't drop their guard around just anyone. Most of the time, we present a version of ourselves that we think will be accepted. But when a woman starts being her unfiltered, goofy, or vulnerable self around you, it means she feels emotionally safe. Psychologists call this authenticity bonding, the deep human need to connect with people who allow us to be real. And in relationships, this is the foundation of long-term attraction. For example, maybe she starts acting silly around you, revealing her quirks, or admitting things she's embarrassed about. If she says, "I don't know why, but I can just be myself around you," that's huge. So how should you respond? Acknowledge it, but keep it playful and warm. Say something like, "That's the best compliment you could give me." Or, if she's being goofy, match her energy. "Well, don't stop now. I want to see the full, unfiltered version of you." By embracing her authenticity, you make her feel even more valued and connected to you. And once a woman feels like she can truly be herself around you, she won't want to let that go. Before we continue, if you're finding value in this video, take a second to like it and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us grow and makes you an essential part of our journey. Now, let's get back into it. Number 5. You make me feel seen and heard. This one might sound simple, but don't underestimate its power. When a woman tells you that you make her feel seen and heard, she's revealing something rare and valuable, that you understand her in a way most people don't. Women are emotional communicators. They don't just want to be listened to, they want to feel like their thoughts, feelings, and experiences matter. A study published in Psychology Today found that emotional validation is one of the strongest factors in long-term attraction. When a woman feels heard, she feels safe, valued, and deeply connected to the person who provides that space for her. So what does this look like in real life? Maybe she tells you something personal about her past, something meaningful. Instead of dismissing it or trying to fix it, you listen, ask thoughtful questions, and engage with genuine interest. Later, when you bring up something she mentioned in passing, maybe her favorite childhood movie or a dream she has for the future, she looks at you differently. And then she says it. You actually listen. You make me feel seen and heard. At that moment, you've created emotional security, something she won't forget. How should you respond? Acknowledge it. Say something like, I think the best relationships are built on mutual understanding. I love hearing your perspective. By reinforcing that you value her thoughts and emotions, you strengthen her connection to you, which only deepens her feelings. Number 6. I feel a deep connection with you. The word connection is key here. This isn't casual attraction or surface-level interest. This is emotional investment. When a woman says she feels a deep connection with you, she's not talking about just chemistry or shared hobbies. She's talking about something much deeper, something that feels rare and irreplaceable. People don't say this lightly. It means she sees you as someone who truly gets her, someone she feels drawn to on an almost soul level. Psychologists call this emotional resonance, when two people's energies align so perfectly that they feel completely in sync. How will you notice this happening? She'll start opening up about deeper life topics, her fears, her childhood, her dreams. She'll mention conversations you've had in the past and how much they meant to her. She'll begin associating you with emotional fulfillment. And before she even realizes it, she's hooked. So how should you respond? Don't downplay it, reinforce it. Say, I love that. Connection is rare, and I think we have something special. By acknowledging her emotions, you make her feel safe in them, which only strengthens her feelings for you. Number 7. I can talk to you about anything. At first, this might seem similar to the last one, but there's a key difference. When a woman says, I feel a deep connection with you, she's talking about an emotional bond. But when she says, I can talk to you about anything, she's talking about emotional compatibility, the kind that leads to lasting attraction. Think about it. We all have people we care about, but how many can we truly talk to without fear of judgment? If she's saying this to you, it means she sees you as her safe space. She knows she can share her thoughts, whether deep, random, or silly, and that you'll actually listen. How will you notice this happening? She'll text you out of the blue about something random. She'll ask for your opinion on a life decision. She'll share her personal struggles without hesitation. All of these are huge signs that she feels emotionally fulfilled by talking to you. So how should you respond? Playfully say, even the weirdest things. Then subtly reinforce your emotional availability by adding, that's really important. I think great relationships are built on openness. This tells her she's safe to keep sharing, and the more she does, the stronger her emotional investment in you will grow. Bonus, I miss you, even when you haven't been gone long. If a woman says she misses you, even if it's only been a short time, this is huge. Because let's be real, people don't just miss anyone. Missing someone means they've become an important part of your thoughts, emotions, and daily life. When a woman expresses missing you, even if you've only been apart for a short while, what she's really saying is, I feel emotionally connected to you, and your presence brings me comfort. So how should you respond? Keep it warm and simple. Say, that's sweet, I miss you too. Why? Because when you confirm those feelings, it strengthens the emotional bond. And once a woman starts feeling emotionally attached, that connection only deepens. If you've made it this far, comment, I see the signs below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and share it with a friend who might need it. And check out the recommended video on your screen right now. You won't want to miss it. See you back here tomorrow.